Children, welcome to science class. In previous session, we discussed about chapter 2, nutrition in animals. In that, we have learnt about nutrition in grass-eating animals. Today, in this session, we will learn another interesting way of food intake. We can easily see animals like cow, goat, elephant, horse. It takes some effort to see some animals like ants, mosquitoes. There are some organisms which we cannot see with only eyes. We need special instrument which is microscope to view them. These are called microorganisms. Microorganisms are unicellular organisms, single-celled organisms. They are microscopic. Do you know, children, what is meant by cell? Every organism or living being are made up of structures called cells. The cell is the smallest unit with the basic properties of life. Observe the picture on the screen. Animal cell. It contains mainly three components: cell membrane, nucleus and cytoplasm. Cytoplasm has many living room-like structure are called organelles. Some tiny organisms such as protozoans, bacteria, yeast, etc. consist only one cell. They are called unicellular. Large plants and animals have many cells. They are multicellular. Amoeba is a microorganism which has only one cell. Body is made up of single cell. Amoeba has all the components of a cell membrane, jelly-like cytoplasm and few organelles floating in it. It has nucleus and many bubble-like vacuoles. But it doesn't have definite shape like other organisms. Because it doesn't have definite cell. In that sense, it is very interesting to know how it obtains its food.
Amoeba takes food using fingers-like extensions of cell surface called as pseudopodia. They fuse over the food particle by forming a food vacuole. Inside amoeba, that food vacuole's complex substances are broken down into simple substances. Then, these simple substances diffuses into cytoplasm. The remaining undigested material is moved to the surface of cell and thrown outside.
In amoeba, nutrition carried out by 5 different steps, just like the other organisms. Stages in the process of nutrition in amoeba are ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. In the process of ingestion, amoeba is a single-celled organism. It pushes out one or more finger-like projections called pseudopodia or false feet. These pseudopodia or false feet are used for movement and capture of food. Amoeba feeds on some microscopic organisms. When it senses food, it pushes out pseudopodia around the food particles and engulfs it. The food becomes trapped in a food vacuole. In the process of digestion, digestive juices are secreted into the food vacuole. They act on the food and break it down into simpler substances. Gradually, the digested food is absorbed. In absorption, simpler substances get diffused into cytoplasm. The absorbed substances are spread into the cytoplasm and they are used for growth, for energy, for maintenance and also for multiplication. The undigested residue of the food is expelled outside by the vacuole. When the sufficient amount of undigested food collect inside the amoeba, then the cell membrane suddenly ruptures at any places and the undigested food is thrown out of the body of the amoeba. The basic process of digestion of food and release of energy is the same in all animals.